Hey, it's Arthur with LENNAR Homes here at Calusa Country Club in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. This will be an update video. We've been open for sales for about 7 weeks. We've got about 30 properties already sold. Everything from the terrace, veranda, coach series to our single family with the executive, manor, and estates. We've got a handful of sales in each section. We still have some pricing and availability for the first round of homes. So right now is a really special time to lock in today's price. Our earliest closings will be late fall, early winter of 2025. So in this video, we'll probably take a time-lapse video going from the entrance here. We've got Bourneside Boulevard right behind me. This is Calusa Boulevard going into the main community. So we've already got the road roughed in and paved most of the way through. We'll take a time-lapse video going there. Then we'll go to each of the 6 series, those locations where the properties are already sold and some are still available. And we can talk about some of the next buildings that are available. If you are waiting for a certain property to be released, let me know what you're thinking, because my sales manager has already opened up some future locations just to get some sales in December. This is typically a little bit of a slower time, but arthur.richardson@lennar.com. If you have any questions, call, email, text. Let's take a look at Calusa Country Club. All right, so we're almost to the amenity center here. There's a lot of construction going on. We actually have a trailer that's going to serve as our temporary pro shop, because mid-January of 2025 is when we're going to open up the course. So the course is basically finished now. This is hole number 18. So mid to late January, second or third week, we should have our grand opening for the golf course, where you're going to be able to get out and play. We're going to do a couple events, and it's going to just be open to the public. So we're going to take a walk around here. A lot of construction going on. This is where the clubhouse, the fitness center, resort pool, tiki bar, the putting course, the practice area, all that is going to be right up here. Let's take a look. All right, we made it to the driving range, which this is going to be an aqua driving range, biggest lake in the community, probably 350, maybe 400 yards to the back. Right behind us, this is where the main clubhouse and all this construction that's getting put in place right now. This is going to be the kind of the heartbeat of the community. So everything's going to be kind of circled around this. So next, we're going to go to the terrace condo building, which we are already about a third sold out of. Building number 1 up there is actually what we're going to call building 400. There's going to be 17 condo buildings lining the lake, and hole number 1 and hole number 9 on either side. But the very first one, excellent views and locations. We'll take a quick time-lapse video going backwards on hole number 9 to go up to that location. Let's go check it out. Okay, so now we're at the terrace condo, very first building we have available for sale. This building pricing will go from the Arbor from $342 up to $367 if you're on the top floor of Birkdale. Now we've already sold a little over a third of this building. We've got about 12 or 13 terraces out of the 30 that are now off the market. 10% deposit is all you have to pay to lock in the pricing, and we're looking at probably November for closing. You're gonna have the best views in the community, overlooking a southern exposure, and you're gonna have the amenity center and everything on the opposite side, about 400 yards out across the lake. So if you want a terrace condo, you want the smallest, least expensive option to own that golf membership, this is gonna be where you find that. Next, we're gonna kind of skip around. We're gonna go out to the coach home and the executive and the estate home area next. Let's have a look. Okay, so we just kind of walked through hole number 8 here on the course, and we're going over to Cherrystone Way. So this is gonna be the estate homes, and then halfway through the loop where hole number 7 and hole number 6 kind of intertwine there, that's gonna be the executive homes on the other side. So what's sold so far? The very first estate home here, home site 67, the lakeside, that one is sold. A few more down, home site 71 is another lakeside. It's a very popular floor plan. That one's also sold. And the other 3 right here are available. Now, if you are waiting, which we have a lot of people waiting for some of the later views, we gotta keep in touch, gotta keep in contact. Every month, we're gonna have a list of homes that are gonna be available, and we're also gonna be releasing some when we need a sale. So keep in touch with me and I can let you know what's happening. The next thing on the estates is gonna be the nature preserve side. Home site 66, 65, those are gonna be the next ones to release. For the coach homes, we've got building number 8 on the far side of the street, looking at a northern exposure, a little lake, and you have the barrier of the community. That home, we still have 1 coach home left to sell, the downstairs Arrowhead on the right-hand side. That one's available. We've also released the next building here, building number 9, that's looking at a lake view, and hole number 8. This one's available. We've already sold the right-hand side, so the left-hand side is still available there. And then with the executive homes, these are gonna be the Victoria, the Angelina, Isabella, and the Maria. We've sold the first bit here, home number 1, that one's still available, that's Maria. We've got some really nice golf course views that are not too far out. If you want one of those overlooking the golf course and lake, let me know. I think I can get some of those released. From here, we're gonna go over to the verandas and then over to the manor homes next. We'll kind of cut through the estate and kind of come in the back way. All right, we made it to the location for the verandas. So this is the spot for building number 1 overlooking the golf course. Hole number 2 here. There'll be a little bridge getting over so you can get to the remaining parts of hole number 2, little lakes on the other side. So great location. This building is already over halfway sold out. We did need a sale last week, so we did open up the second building. We sold 1 unit there, the downstairs left-hand side for the Arabella. So if you're interested in the veranda, we've got them here. Building number 1, we're probably looking at November for completion. January, February, this will be breaking ground officially. They're already starting to prep everything. The road is roughed in. So next we'll go down to the manor homes on hole number 5. Okay, so this is the green for hole number 2. Just got done looking at the verandas, which they're gonna continue to go down to see this whole entire golf hole. Behind me on this opposite side, facing hole number 2, is gonna be the manor homes. So the manor homes are gonna come in here. We've got a couple that are sold on this side, and also on the far side, at the front of the community, hole number 5, that's where the beginning manors are gonna be. This actual view where I'm standing is gonna be the future spot for my office. So right now we're still over on Arbor Green Trail in our luxury trailer, but come hopefully April is when we'll have the models done, and they'll be right here. We'll go over to hole number 5 and take a look there, and then that'll be it. Let's go check out hole number 5. All right, we made it back to the front of the community. This is the tee box for hole number 5, and we will have the manor homes built looking at hole number 5, and also where I just came from, hole number 2. So those will be the views. This street is at the very beginning of the community. So right over here is where the main guarded entrance will be, and right back where we started with Bourneside Boulevard there. If you are interested in some of the home sites that are gonna be released in the future, you gotta pick it out now. You gotta let me know, because where my sales manager needs a sale, if these are permitted and we can get them started and get the contracts out, he will release them to us. Arthur.Richardson@lennar.com. Feel free to call, email, text. Thanks for checking in. If you have questions, let me help you. This community, again, 1,900 homes, and we've only got 30 sold so far. So for the next 9, maybe 10 years, this will be home. Hope to talk to you soon.